Thank you guys so much. It's been a complete honor in my life. I love all of you guys. Trying to make you guys proud. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I can hear my heart a lot more. It's just like boom, boom.
When I'm on stage, I have this like adrenaline and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And then when I'm in my living room, I really had to like pump myself up. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna cry.
My heart was racing so much before this.
Thank you guys so much. I'm blessed to be here.
I think it's hard for me to see sometimes, but hearing it from them, it's so reassuring.
Thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate it, and I'm working on all of it.
Thank you. I would definitely do that.
I'm gonna keep them forever, man. They carry me on.
Keep them forever, man.
Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it.
Good luck. Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'm having fun right now. That's for sure.
Oh my God, my heart's gonna fall into my stomach. Whew.
I may have had a little bit of help from my brother and sister.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Our American Idol Top 10 prediction poll results are in. Over 17,000 viewers voted and revealed who they want in the top 10. But in this week's episode, we discussed the top 10 poll results, the new show setup, and which contestant had the best show scenery at home. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Mel.
And I'm Samantha.
And welcome to the Talent Recap Show. All right, you guys, it was an amazing week on American Idol. Unlike any other American Idol live premiere ever, because we are social distancing. Samantha, how did you feel about this week?
I actually loved it. I thought that all the performances went really well. I liked seeing everyone comfortable at home. And, you know, the judges got a little cozy too. We had Katy Perry dressed as a bottle of hand sanitizer.
I got Katy Perry right here. Apparently she's cultural appropriating hand sanitizers now. Whatever. Before we get really deep into what happened this week, we are going to talk about the major American Idol prediction poll results, you guys. You guys have spoken and told us who you want in the top 10, so stay tuned. But yes, Samantha, let's go back into everything that happened. This is the first time ever that American Idol is being live from everybody's home due to everything that is happening right now. Quarantining is the safest bet on how to make sure everybody stays healthy. I mean, we got a pregnant Katy Perry. We got 20 contestants. We want everybody to stay healthy and good. So I like that American Idol is still, one, continuing the show, and two, really jumping and being smart on how to tackle the show right now. Before we even get into performances, I feel like what's really important is whose favorite setup do you like? Whose room, whose background? I mean, they're all coming from different places, Samantha, and it's pretty cool to see how they like take advantage of that.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed. Like, can we talk about Lauren Spencer Smith? She had this whole scenic background. She does live in Canada, so it makes sense, but there's like gorgeous mountains and water. I loved it. And Kimmy Gabriella, she had some hanging flowers. I thought that was really aesthetically pleasing. And I mean, we had some people in their bedrooms with some colorful lights. You know, Louis Knight, we saw a little glimpse of his bed. Thank God he made his bed, you know.
And he even came through with the fresh cut. I love how Ryan was like, how did you get that?
Hair is perfectly cut. Did you do that yourself?
Thank you. I may have had a little bit of help from my brother and sister.
And with the help of his brother and sister. So shout outs to them for keeping him fresh at that point. I would say I really liked Arthur Gunn's scenery. I mean, I think it was like, I'm just assuming it's like his porch or maybe backyard, and you see the outdoor area, and it just felt really authentic alongside his performance as well. And I even do like everybody who's just like simply in their living room. Katy Perry mentioned to Michaela Phillips how it reminded her of herself when she was younger and just singing into a brush, and, you know, giving that realistic feel of this is how singers really do start off. They're just singing in their room, and then they realize, hey, I got a talent. Next thing you know, you're singing in your room for American Idol live on TV, which is pretty cool.
And it wasn't just the rooms that I was impressed with, you know, because you can clearly see that the producers are still working really hard to make sure that these contestants have great performances. We saw that they had, you know, ring lights with their phones, or they had multiple phones with tripods set up. And I love that they still included all the background singers and the musicians that would have been, you know, performing during the live shows. We saw them, I think, during Michaela's performance.
Yes.
Did really well, and I'm so happy that these people are still able to sing.
Me too. I really feel like it shows like we're all in this together. I mean, we're all going through tough times, and even though it's like our reality right now, American Idol is really proving that we're still trying to, you know, keep life as normal as possible as we can right now. So it's really good to see the musicians and all that. Now, I will highlight that at the end of the day, it's still a competition. I think that some of these performers really were smart with their song choices as well, and pulling in our emotional feels. For example, just Sam singing Fantasia Barrino's I Believe. Fantasia was once on American Idol, so I felt like even though she didn't have the glitz and glam, she used song choice to her advantage, which is really smart there. Francisco Martin as well, singing Katy Perry's Teenage Dream. Wow.
Risky, definitely risky, but I think it paid off because it seemed like Katy also thought that Francisco did justice to her song. And she said that she's performed it a gazillion times. And I mean, I think he did a great job, you know? He was performing right in the middle. It looked like his hallway or something, which is pretty funny, but I loved it.
I love how he made the song his own. Now, I know you guys, you've all seen the performances and you kind of are over it at this point, and you want to know the results of our American Idol prediction top 10 results. All right, Samantha. So on talentrecap.com, we actually have a poll right now asking all the viewers and fans who is going to be in the American Idol top 10. Yes, you guys. So we have an American Idol prediction top 10 poll, and over 17,000 of you have voted. That is a lot of people. That's a good chunk of the voters. And we actually have the results, and we're going to discuss today on this week's episode. Samantha, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, so bear in mind this is a worldwide poll, so, you know, the actual results might be a little bit different than this, but no surprise here. Number 1 is Arthur Gunn. This guy has a huge fan base, and he puts on consistent performances each week.
Definitely does. I mean, honestly, I expected that. Now, next is actually Michaela Phillips. Another person, no surprise there. I mean, Michaela Phillips was once on America's Got Talent. She already has a fan base. She already has the talent. She already has the look. I can definitely see her being not just in the top 10, but the top 3 itself.
Yeah, and she killed that Ariana Grande song. And at number 3, we got Francisco Martin, who, of course, also has a huge fan base. And he did a Katy Perry song.
I mean, that performance was just amazing. I love how he really made the song his own. I feel like being at home might be an upper hand for him, because Francisco does get nervous at times, but it seemed like he was just so comfortable in his zone. So you never know what spot he might boost his way up to number 1 the way he's going. Who's next?
All right, at number 4, this is also not really a surprise. It's just Sam. I love the way that she connects with the audience. She's very relatable with her story. And like you said, she did a Fantasia song, and you can't go wrong with doing a song from a fellow American Idol.
Yep, I totally agree. Now, another fun fact is she's actually the only one that stayed in LA, like in the hotel. She's not from LA, she's from New York. So she's actually doing this from her hotel room. So it's pretty cool to see how she's handling it. And like, she's just been like, she just connects with the audience with her realness. It's no surprise. I love Sam. And then next, who do we have? We have Dylan James, which is actually a little bit of a shock.
Yeah, I think this is where the secret like country fan base comes into play. Dylan's got this really smooth tone. He's a really relaxed guy, you know, he has this incredible story, and I feel like his performances are also very consistent, and it just begs the question, you know, is the country fan base gonna keep voting for Dylan James?
Totally agree with you, Samantha. Now, even though he doesn't technically categorize as country, he has that spiritual cowboy feel, as Katy Perry said about him. So he definitely can attract those that that lover of genre, I should say. And we'll see what happens on in the future. But you know what? I think it's time for us to just wrap up the rest of the top 10. I'll let you take it away.
All right, number 6, Johnny West. A little bit of a shock there too, but I think he's also got that really smooth tone that people seem to love. Number 7 is Louis Knight, who we thought he'd be a little bit higher, but maybe that'll change when the actual results come out. Number 8 was Lauren Spencer Smith, who is a powerhouse vocalist. She killed that Jessie J song. Number 9, Grace Lear, who was already voted into the top 20 by America, so clearly she has a huge fan base. And rounding out the top 10, this might be a little bit of a shock. I mean, I was shocked. It's Aliana Jester, who also is another powerhouse vocalist, but she beat out Julia Gargano.
That's very interesting. Now, Julia has been one of those performers on the show that everybody has been like, hyping up a little bit. So to see that she didn't make it into the top 10 and Aliana did, it's going to be very interesting to see. A few favorites that also didn't get it in the top 10 in our poll. Nick Marico, which is very interesting because apparently you guys are not feeling him this season because he did not make it in. And then Joven Webb, which me and you, we love him.
Yeah, that surprised me. I think he had one of the best performances of the night, in my opinion. I thought his setup was really colorful and cool, and I just liked his arrangement of the song, along with Franklin Boone. I mean, he doesn't have one of those like overbearing personalities, but I definitely think he has the vocals, and he always picks a good song to perform. So it'll be interesting to see how these results, compare to the actual results of just votes from America.
I totally agree with you. Now, you guys, let us know in the comments how you feel about the results. You were the ones who voted. So let us know after the performances, how are you feeling about the top 10 that we have right now? Do you want to switch some people out? Do you want some people to be higher on the list? Let us know. We want to hear. And also just let us know, what are you looking forward to for the rest of the season's live shows? I mean, we have Katy Perry's outfits to look forward to. I'm hoping that she's a Lysol can next week, so I can't wait to see what happens there. Make sure you drop a comment below. All right, Samantha, speaking of comments, we are now going into our comment of the week. So every week we choose one of your comments from a previous video and shout you out, love and or hate, because we love you guys. But Samantha, this week we're going to actually address some of the hate, all right? Because it's looking like a little haterish this week. Let me pull up this comment right here. It comes from, here we go. Maury Verival, who says, Mel and Samantha, please learn the difference between country music and folk, bluegrass, soul before you do your stupid recap show. Arthur Gunn is not a country singer. He fits into any category but country. He is unique. Even if he does not win, he will go on to bring a fresh voice for music lovers. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to cut off your essay right there, Maury. First of all, shout outs to over 111,000 viewers that watch our stupid, recap show. Thank you for commenting and viewing our show. Samantha, we should show them some love, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, I just think that country fans are the predominant group of voters for reality talent competitions. So although he's not country and he may be bluegrass, bluegrass is, kind of like a sister or a cousin to country. So I don't think it's technically wrong to assume that country fans are going to vote for him,
You're so sweet. Anyways, you know what, Maury? It's one of those things where let's not play stupid. We do know that a majority of the viewers of American Idol are country fans. Bluegrass, folk, soul, they all have strings attached to the country genre. And of course, that's going to attract country lovers. If Arthur Gunn was rapping, that would not attract a country lover. You get the vibe. Let's not play these games, okay? And it's one of those things where you are correct. He is not specifically country. I'm going to give you that, but you also know the extent of what we're trying to say. So, Maury, thank you for your comment, and thank you for being one of those viewers of the Stupid Recap Show. We appreciate you. No, you guys, make sure you drop a comment because we do read them, and we want to feature you every week. Now, once again, let us know how you feel about how you feel about the way that they're handling American Idol now that the live shows have begun. Who do you want to see in the top 10 next week officially? And how do you feel about the results of our poll that over 17,000 of you guys have voted for? Thank you so much for participating. And we really wanted to hear your commentary. We feel like it foreshadows what's going to happen next week. Samantha, how do you feel?
I mean, I think so. I'm a little iffy about the number 10 slot. I think that a lot of the girls really showed great strength in their vocals for their performances. So I feel like that might be, Aliana, we don't know, or maybe Julia. You never know.
You never know what happens on American Idol. Hopefully, Katy Perry dresses up as a Lysol can. I swear, I'm going to be so upset if she doesn't. Or at least let us see the baby bump. I'm trying to see that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, or like a cameo from Orlando, like feeding her grapes or something.
Even better, even better. Now, I think it's time for us to wrap up the show. Now, make sure, let's clarify, next week they are announcing the top 10 on Sunday night. So make sure you tune in. And of course, we will have our recap show after discussing everything that happened. But I think it's time to wrap it up. Samantha, let them know where they can find you on socials.
Follow me on Instagram at SamanthaX373.
And then you can follow me at _MELBAE. But make sure you're following Talent Recap on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You are on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. We are at Talent Recap on all social platforms. And that's it, you guys. I think it's time for us to say. And that's our Talent Recap.
Hey, what are you doing tonight? Well, I think you should hit that subscribe button down below and then we can talk.